though. You're greatly appreciated. Baker here for 30. Knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. That's going to get over. Hillman with a double and scored. And that's a deep fly ball left field. And it's going to be gone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, out here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana, we have the visiting Monroe-Central Golden Bears taking on your Wapahani Raiders here in tonight's junior varsity matchup. Again, here as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Hopefully, all of you have had a wonderful Wednesday so far. And hopefully we can top it off with a great night of volleyball right here this evening as we'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by East Jackson Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. This Wapahani JV team got another win last time out. Perfect 5-0 record so far here on the season. Got a victory on Monday night on the road at Daleville. So a big win right there. Keep the momentum going. A group of young ladies right here that, you only have 6. This is what the roster looks like. And they've come out here, performed well, adapted to whatever role that was asked of them, and so far so good. And hopefully the Raiders can keep it rolling here tonight against Monroe-Central. Obviously a short drive there for the Golden Bears, which that's always nice when you can have a short trip, especially when you're on your road. And so, for them, obviously they want to get things started early and often, but hopefully your Wapahani Raiders will be able to get some momentum going early here in this one and ride it throughout the entirety of the ball game here tonight. So again, 5-0 start here for Wapahani. Hopefully we can get it to 6. We'll see what happens here tonight, folks. We'll step aside for a break, and we'll be back here with tonight's starting lineups and much more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, as we'll take a look here at tonight's starting lineups. First and foremost, we'll take a look here at the visiting Monroe-Central Golden Bears. They look like this. Number 7, Carmen Summers. Number 8, Aubrey Johnson. Number 10, Brianna Case. Number 11, McKenna Hindy. Number 14, Sydney Patterson. And number 19, Jaslyn Short. Again, the Golden Bears coached by Morgan Hicks. Starting lineup here for your Raiders. Number 1, Lauren Rich. Number 3, Shayna Ray. Number 5, Anne-Marie Gibson. Number 6, Sophia Beeson. Number 8, Bailey Carpenter. And number 9, Anna Buff. Again, your Raiders coached by Caitlin Riddle. So that's what tonight's starting lineup looks like. As Wapahani will have the first serve this evening. Shayna Ray back there to serve here for your Raiders. Free ball action right here. Gibson to Carpenter. Set on up there to Lauren Rich. And there's a kill. Heck of a way to start it here tonight for Wapahani. And as I alluded to earlier, 5-0 start here to the season. Got the first game underneath their belt at Westdale. And then it was about a 2 or 3 week stretch right there. Didn't even play a game. And luckily was able to get back at it, and they've continued to shine through these first 5 games of the season. Tipped over by Rich, and that one will fall in there off the arm of number 8, Aubrey Johnson. So a quick 2-0 start here for Wapahani. Again, we still have Shayna Ray back to serve. And a really nice serve right there. That was bad pass right there for number 8, Johnson. As Beeson unable to get it over. Left that one short. Now a 2-1 ball game as Monroe-Central gets on the board for the first time this evening. We've got number 8, Aubrey Johnson, back to serve. Gibson, not exactly how you would draw it up, but it worked, and that's all that matters. So 3-1 Raiders now. Lauren Rich back to serve. So back and forth we go. Service there for Rich. We'll tack on another here for Monroe-Central, making this a 3-2 ball game. Now with number 14, Sydney Patterson, back to serve. And she will serve that one into the net. Okay. So now we'll have Bailey Carpenter back to serve here for Wapahani. Main thing is get it over the net and keep it in bounds. And that's exactly what Bailey Carpenter does. And a buck right there on top of the net. Knocking it home. 5-2 Wapahani. That was initially received right there by Patterson. Set on up to Beeson right there in the middle. Dug out by Summers, and will Buck get it? She will not. That ball lands out of bounds. Now 5-3. Here's we'll have a substitution. Number 6 is now in the ball game, which is not on our roster sheet. Go figure. Buck on the attack. That one also will fall out of bounds. There to the left side. So number 7, Summers, back there to serve once more. Carpenter going to receive that serve, and then some miscommunication there by the Raiders. Just kind of looked at things right there as Muncie Central, for goodness sakes, Monroe-Central ties it up here at 5. Handled by Rich. Gibson sets it on up to Buck. There we go. So Buck with a kill. 6-5 lead now for Wapahani. Here's number 4, Kaylee Swift, now in the ball game for the Golden Bears. And back to serve for Wapahani will be number 6, Sophia Beeson. Second serve right there. Set up there to Patterson. Carpenter will dig it out. Gibson sets it on there to Ray. Nice job of lunging there for that one by Jaslyn Short. Gibson one more time, this time to Buck, and that time it will connect and fall on in there along the right side to give the Raiders now a 2-point lead, 7-5. Missile of the serve ends up turning out to be an ace right there for Sophia Beeson. Little floater serve right there. Unfortunately, couldn't sneak that one over. So a service there will get Monroe-Central back there to serve. Now that is number 19, Jaslyn Short, back to serve, and it's 8-6 game here in set number 1. That one served out of bounds as well, so some serving errors really here on both sides. It's proven to be a little costly. Luckily here for Wapahani, we're still here on the right side of the scoreboard. Good serve there from Buck. Set on up here, a little free ball action for the Raiders. Carpenter. Gibson will set it on up to Rich. Just a little soft touch over the net. There's Buck, back to Gibson, on to Rich, the big swing, and that's going to land out of bounds. So 9-7. Beeson right there to receive it, set on to Rich, left side, dug out by, number 19, Jaslyn Short, and a 2-hit call here on the Golden Bears. Will get the Raiders to double digits here with a 10-7 lead. And Marie Gibson back to serve. And that one will head into the net as well. So we'll have a substitution. Summers back in the game. Carmen Summers here for Kaylee Swift. Back to serve number 6. I'm assuming that might be Maggie Haney. She's on the varsity roster, but not on the JV roster. So we'll just go with it. If that's not the correct name for that, well, then I apologize. That also will be serving to the net. So number 11, McKenna Hendy, return to the floor for Muncie, or for goodness sakes, I need to stop saying Muncie Central. Monroe-Central. There's Buck. Carpenter on there to Rich right there in the middle. And mishandled by number 8, Aubrey Johnson. So again, Shayna Ray back to serve. 12-9 lead. We've had an abundance of serving errors. That's kind of allowed this one to go back and forth, and Rich connects with a big swing right there to put the Raiders up here by 4. Setting it right on up there for Patterson. That's blocked by Beeson. Might have been a little half and half right there with Beeson and Rich. Either way, they got the job done. Right there again, receiving out with Short. Set up there to Summers. Carpenter over to Beeson. Dug out by Short. Now Patterson gets it over there as we'll have a little free ball action. Carpenter tips it over. Nice play right there. About the only play she had, but Monroe-Central will not get it over. And so the Raiders have now started their own little run right here, 5 in a row. They had a 10-9 lead. Buck to Carpenter on to Rich. Oh, yes. Lauren Rich bringing the hammer, and Monroe-Central will take a timeout. 16-9. Wapahani here in set number 1. We'll step aside here for a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, again, welcome back. Following the timeout, Wapahani ahead of Monroe-Central here, 16-9 in tonight's opening set. We've got Shayna Ray back to serve, coming back from the break. Handled there by Short. Bad pass right there. That's only going to set things up beautifully here for the Raiders. And we're going to say it was 4 hits. So no touch there by the Golden Bears. So the run comes to a halt. Good run nonetheless here for Wapahani. Able to put a little bit of distance between them and the Golden Bears. That was number 8, Aubrey Johnson, back there to serve just a moment ago. Nice job there by Ray of chasing that one down. Set up here, and again, just not exactly what you're looking for there if you're Monroe-Central is Rich. Again, with great court awareness right there. Able to drop that one right in there. And there's another serving here. So 17-11. We've got number 14, Sydney Patterson, back to serve. Freshman outside hitter here for the Golden Bears. Both teams fairly young here. Obviously both of them made up of mostly freshmen, well, at least mostly freshmen for Wapahani. Got it, let's see, one, maybe two sophomores. The rest of them are freshmen. Monroe-Central has mostly sophomores and 3 freshmen. So Johnson misplayed that one. So now the Raiders get out here to their largest lead of the night. 19-11, an 8-point lead. Another good serve there from Carpenter. And Monroe-Central, nice job there by Johnson digging that one out of the net. Beeson on the attack, Doug there. Set on, Summers on the attack, dug by Rich. Here's Gibson, sets it over to the left side. There's Beeson. Big time swing and a big time kill to get the Raiders a 9-point lead. Continuing to push the throttle here. And both teams had some hiccups there early. The Raiders now, for the most part, ever since going on that nice lengthy, I think it was a 6-point run, been all Wapahani really ever since. Good job there by Buck being able to get the tip over there. Ray to Carpenter. Now Buck. A free ball here for the Bears. Out there to the back row, and that's going to be hit inbounds. So I had more of an arch to that one. Originally I thought that it was going to sail out of bounds, but deadened in the air and landed just in front of the line. So 20-12. And that was Summers back there to serve just a moment ago. Set on the Buck. And that's in out of bounds. As the Golden Bears getting a little bit closer now, 20-13. A 7-point advantage here for Wapahani. Rich to Gibson on the Buck. Dug out right there by... Hard to see, these numbers blend really well with the outline of the numbers on the jerseys. It's yellow and white, so they blend really well, and so it's kind of tough to read them. The back of the jerseys you can read fine. Front is a little bit difficult. So I have Beeson back to serve. 21-13 Wapahani. You're in set number 1. Shanked off there to the right side. So the magic number stands at 3 in order to get to point number 25 on tonight. Another nice serve there from Sophia. And they'll get it across. There's Carpenter digging it out. Gibson setting it up, and Buck putting it down. Off of Johnson as she shanked that over to the left side. And so we'll see if Sophia can just serve us out right here. 2 more points to gather. Another well-struck ball right there. Carpenter to Gibson on the Buck right there in the middle. And another one that's hit with some authority. And another one that's shanked off, this time to the right by one Aubrey Johnson. So here we are at set point. Wapahani 24, Monroe-Central 13. A little floater serve there from Sophia. And Patterson will just get it across. Carpenter there. Gibson will get it over, and that kind of spelled the demise right there of Wapahani on that point. The pass there from Gibson set right on top of the net. Number 6, Haney, took full advantage of it. That's diving action there to that serve. And Carpenter unable to get that one over. Good try, just didn't work out that time around. So again, still number 10, Brianna Case back to serve for Monroe-Central. Beeson there receives it. Gibson sets it on there to Buck. And just didn't quite exactly get in position right there. Just set herself up, get her body squared up parallel and be able to hit it home. This time, there we go. That one's going to be deflected out of bounds. And the Raiders will take it here in set number 1, 25-16. As they own a 1-0 lead over the Golden Bears. We'll step aside here for a break, folks. Again, we'll have set number 2 coming your way here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here to our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. 25-16, first set victory here for Wapahani over Monroe-Central. So a nice little 1-0 lead to build off of right here going into set number 2. Again, really the biggest thing for both teams was the serving errors, to be quite honest with you. That was a big bugaboo. Really there on both sides. Really neither team could really gather much momentum until the Raiders went on that nice little 6-point run about midway through the first set and was able to put a little bit more distance between them and the Golden Bears, and that was enough to kind of, again, press ahead right there and put Monroe-Central at a big disadvantage to where they really couldn't climb out of the hole that they kind of dug themselves into. So we'll see what set number 2 has in store for all of us. We'll have number 8, Aubrey Johnson, back to serve here for Monroe-Central to begin the second set. Handled by Gibson, and Carpenter just tips it over. That was met quickly there by Sydney Patterson. Beeson on the attack, gets that one squared up and hits it right in the middle of the floor as Wapahani will take a quick 1-0 lead. So an ace for Rich. 2-0 now. And the woes continue here for the Golden Bears. And just simply being able to pass the ball. A little bit of a rough start here for them. Oh, skipped right off the top of the net. Another ace for Lauren Rich. So a lot of hot start here for Wapahani. 4-0 lead to begin things. Another one. My goodness. Dealing out aces like it's nothing. And then she served it into the net. So a nice run to start the game though. 5-0. Right out of the gate right there. Obviously the service there now 5-1, but overall not too bad at all as that one being served out of bounds by Patterson. So the Raiders expand that back to a 5-point lead as we'll have number 8, Bailey Carpenter, back to serve. That's what floater serve there from Bailey. Patterson on the attack there from the back row. Rich will dig it out. Gibson will set it up. And Buck, well, she'll put it down. Got the deflection off the top of the net and lands in there. Wasn't the hardest hit ball, but the most important thing is where you place it. That's the key. You can hit the ball as hard and as far as you want, but as long as you place it correctly, that's really the only thing that matters. So an 8-1 lead now after the miscue there by Monroe-Central, and that will force them to take a timeout. 8-1, Wapahani here in set number 2 in the driver's seat. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more following the timeout here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back here, folks. Again, we want to take some time to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. Big thanks to Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, located at 3915 Wheeling Avenue in Muncie, Indiana. Make your appointment now to receive great care and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. You can contact them at 765-288-1560. Again, their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So again, a special thanks there to Dr. Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, as we will have a rotational error by the Raiders. So somebody did not line up right. Haven't had too many of those this year, thankfully. I think this might only be like maybe the third one that I've seen overall that we've, out of all the games that we've been a part of throughout the course of the year from any team, whether it be us or the opponent. Off there to the right side. Nice save there from Gibson as Rich nearly made Patterson wear that one. Miss hit by number 7, Carmen Summers. As we'll have a substitution now, number 7, Kaylee Swift will return to the floor for the Golden Bears. As Wapahani's number 6, Sophia Beeson, will be back to serve. Another one skipped right off the top of the net. So Beeson with another ace to add to the deck of aces that the Raiders have dealt here tonight. Great hustle by those young ladies there from Monroe-Central, but Buck kind of trumps that one right there with a hammer there to put the Raiders up here by 9. So off there to right side, that's going to land out of bounds there off of Jaslyn Short. It's 12-2. Beeson, another missile of a serve right there. Sent over to Monroe-Central. Rich to Gibson on the Buck. Bringing it and got the kill. And the Raiders continue putting the hammer on Monroe-Central here in the second set. Much different than what it was in the first set, I'll tell you that. Took both teams a little bit of time to get anything going. Luckily, it was Wapahani that was able to do that there in the first set. Like I said, go on a nice lengthy run. Ended up going on the win by 9. Rich right there to Ray. Nice job there by Rich getting to it. Buck back on the attack. That one's going to fall in front. Good serve there from Anna and blocked there by Rich. The one-on-one between her and Aubrey Johnson. So Rich will win that one. And Buck will leave that one short. Floater serve didn't quite work that time around, unfortunately. As we'll have number 19, Jaslyn Short, back to serve here for the Golden Bears. So the Raiders will take that point, 16-4. Got Anne-Marie Gibson back to serve for Wapahani. Received there by Swift. On the attack is Patterson and was quickly blocked. I'm not quite sure if that was Carpenter or Rich. Another fine serve there from Anne-Marie. And the woes continue for the Bears. Unfortunately for those young ladies. Trying hard, but just not working out too well for them. Dug by Gibson. Carpenter sets it on up to Rich. And they will get it back over, but hit that one nearly to out of bounds line on the basketball court. Skipped over the top of the net again. Wapahani has had their fair share of those here in this second set. Nearly all of them have landed in for aces each time. Johnson here backs up there to number 6, Haney. Ray on the attack. Patterson right there, now set right back to her. And that was blocked by Bailey Carpenter. Job well done by Carpenter. And into the net right there. Good. We got another nice little run here by Wapahani. Stretch this lead to 16. As we'll have number 7, Carmen Summers, return to the floor for the Golden Bears. Now with number 6, Maggie Haney back to serve. Seeing there by Buck, set right to Rich. Patterson on the attack, and that one's going to fall in. So a kill there for Patterson. Makes this a 21-6 ball game here in set number 2. Set to Rich. Dug there by, not quite sure, that might have been Brianna Case, as that one's hit out of bounds. The Raiders will take the point. And so again, the magic number 3 right here to get the number 25. Here's number 11, McKenna Hindy, will come back in the ball game. And following tonight's JV matchup, we're going to be recognizing the 2020 state runner-up team here for Wapahani. Unveiling the banner and breaking down the roster. It's all the home fans out here tonight. Okay, so that point will not go to Wapahani. That's going to go to Monroe-Central. I'm assuming there was a net violation. Okay, so 22-7. Rich to Carpenter, back to Rich. Dug there by Case. Free ball action here. Gibson, Carpenter on a Rich, bringing it home again. And some miscommunication there between Patterson and Short. We'll get the Raiders another point closer here, 23-7. Lauren Rich back to serve. And there's another ace. So now here we are, match point. Again, getting at the conclusion here of this one. No Raiders Live post-game show following this JV game. And we've got to get ready for tonight's varsity game, as well as the recognition of the state championship team as well. So great job there by Ray and then Buck. They're able to get that back over, and Rich set there, and that's going to be a 2-hit call here on the Raiders. So now serving be number 14, Sydney Patterson. And that's going to be hit out of bounds by Jaslyn Short, and that will end it here tonight, folks. Wapahani with a 25-16, 25-8 victory over the Monroe-Central Golden Bears here in tonight's JV matchup. Again, the Raiders now improve to 6-0 on the season. Again, they'll be back at it tomorrow night on the road again at Alexandria. So we hope to have you all with us tomorrow night. So again, thank you all for tuning in here for tonight's JV matchup. Wapahani wins it again in straight sets, 25-16, 25-8. We'll see you back here just a little while here with tonight's varsity game here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.